I think the toughest boundary is probably emotional. And the reason is it goes back to this basic instinct we have to care for one another. And the essential logic of that instinct is if there's someone I care about, his or her well-being is directly related to how involved I am. And that can be logistic involvement, but a lot of the time it's going to be emotional involvement. And so you're sending out into the world to your loved one all of these feelings that their life has essentially come to occupy and take over your entire emotional orbit. And I think the most profound challenge that families face with this issue, which I think directly affects their healing process too, is being so emotionally connected to the issue of addiction and taking it on with the idea that if they think enough and feel enough about it, that it'll work itself out some way. You know, that if I think about this enough, I'll figure out how to fix it. And that usually, you know, that just leads to more pain, I think. And so I think you can't just address the emotional boundary directly. I think that the best way to address how to begin the emotional healing process is to logistically pull back a bit, you know, to stay within your comfort zone of remaining in contact with a person, obviously, but then at the same time, maybe reducing the amount of money that you give the person, reducing the amount of permission that you give a person. So for instance, if someone's living rent-free, that's got to change, things like that. Because telling somebody to emotionally detach right now is not, it's not possible to do that, in my opinion. I think that focusing on the exteriors can at least begin the process of gaining a little bit of emotional distance from the situation.